do today, you guys? So many things. Okay, so it's live mix today. It's number 142. Today is going to be very pretty. I have a cup in mind of how I want to do it. I'm going to be using the roses that launched yesterday, with the white roses yesterday, the day before, from the instant transfers, and then we're going to be using um, I love this is one of my favorite water slides. This is a water slide that we used to carry, we still carry. And I had the girls. We're transitioning like our top like 30 water slides into instant transfers, and this is one of them. And I love this one. It on written all over her body. It says, um, "Smart enough, bold enough, important enough, talented enough, good enough, strong enough, successful enough, kind enough, pretty enough, beautiful enough, et cetera, et cetera." It just says it and so we call it the enough um, instant transfer, a water slide. And we now have it in the instant transfer. So this is up on the website. I love. Then we have the big beautiful butterfly. Look how good these would look on a tumbler together. Okay, so these were top favorites. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, so with the new instant transfers, they're up on the website. So we have the enough, we have the butterfly sunflower, which I will be pairing these together on a tumbler. Then we have keep shining, okay, with all the little goodies and doodads on it. And then I love this one, the elephant trio. It has the mama and two baby elephants. This was originally also in a sticker, a vinyl sticker, and now we have it in instant transfer. All right, so those are the four new instant transfers for today: the butterfly, the elephant, the enough, and keep shining. All right, so those are up on the website. There's a kids craft. It's a little keychain kids craft. It comes with a little keychain toggle, uh, shaker keychain, 3D glitter, and then some fun blue glitter to make like a little kids project. All right, so the kids craft is up there. You also get a little bonus, fun little kid straw toppers on that one. All right, sorry Facebook, I've got you angled. I'm trying to get you as close as possible. But stupid Facebook. I'm working on a solution for that. I got a new piece of technology, but I then have to learn how to use the technology. And technology is not my strong suit. How I run a company that's based with social media and technology, I don't know. I say this all the time, but I've got to learn the technology. But it is live mix number 142 day. It is up on the website. This one's going to be a white blend. It's going to have some other little colors in it. We're going to see how it goes. My brain says that this is going to work really well, and I'm kind of mixing it to go with her, to kind of be a white glitter to put her on so she stands out really well, but to kind of have like the little, you'll see. I don't know how, but it works in my brain. So, but it's going to be white. We're also adding a shape to this one, which you probably won't really notice the shape. It's more going to be like a little hidden gem inside of this glitter. It's going to be little opalescent hearts, white opalescent hearts. So unless you put it in a shaker mold or, no, sorry, unless you put it in a snow globe, you might not really notice them because this is a chunky fine mix. So the hearts are just going to kind of be part of it. But I like the idea of them being there and kind of being a subtle little point of interest in this glitter. So we have multiple different cuts of whites. We might be adding a little bit of like a Dave layer to it. So it has that electric purple back shoot to it. I don't know. This one really is going to play out as we go. So I actually might put the base colors in and then mix a little, then add another color and mix a little. So I see how it's developing as it goes. Because in my brain, this works beautifully. But I don't really know. It's a question mark. It's a question mark. But I think it's gonna be gorgeous. And I don't know why I even question myself. This turns out beautifully every time. But you'll see. We're gonna add a little. It's not gonna be a white glitter. It's not a pure white glitter. Somebody's asking. Somebody's Cindy on her website. Do I have chunky glitter? Yes, I have tons of chunky glitter. Yes, Miss Sonia. Yes, go to iwantglitter.com and type in chunky, and you will all the different chunkies will pop up. But you can also see in the photo the difference between. Oh wait, who's asking the question? I can't tell. Where'd all my comments go? Oh no, there we go. Yes, just go on the website. If you want to just see just the chunkies, type in chunky. But if you just go in, yes, there's a lot. We have a ton. So you can see in the photo too the difference between the fine and the chunkies. Very, very easy to see. We call the dad bods the one with the little tiny chunks. The little dad bods. So if you want one that's a small chunk, type in dad bod. If you want something with big flakes, fun flakes, type in chunky. So this today is going to be chunky. It's got elements of curd in it, which is our big chunk which we talked yesterday. So we are today using. Here we go. So if you are just up on the website, oh, FYI, there's only 15 battle boxes left. So if you've been hem hawing about it, there's 15 left, and once they're gone, they're it. That's it. We only have 200 of those orange tumblers. You know my it's gonna. I get a little ahead of myself. This one, I feel like this one's gonna be beautiful. I feel it's gonna be beautiful, but I never know. Sorry, the internet is blipping. But these, you'll see. You'll see. It's gonna be like a light, very pale purple. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. But it's going to be mainly white. It's going to be dominated by white, but it's going to have a little color to it. Yeah, sorry, the internet every once in a while. We are in the absolute boonies out here. We do have the fancy fiber optic Wi internet, but sometimes it blinks on us. So, all right, here we go. If you've never joined us on a Wednesday before, on Wednesdays we come into the warehouse and we mix a custom glitter. Okay, every Wednesday. And I mix it with you guys on camera. What we make is it. That's the only batch that will be made of this glitter. When it sells out, it's out. Sorry, I'm adjusting the cameras up high so that I can get the bin underneath here. All right. When it sells out, it's gone. Okay, it's a one-stop shop, one shot shop. So when it sells out, it's done, gone. So if you love it, we don't write down the formula, so I can't even recreate it if I wanted to. Okay. So this is going to be live mix number 142. Get you guys in here. Get you guys in here. All right, so Facebook group over here. Hi guys. If you guys are watching on the Facebook group, and you want a different angle, this is about as good as I can get it. I have to have you guys on a separate camera now because stupid Facebook changed the rules and I can't stream the Facebook group and the Facebook page at the same time on the same device. So you guys are on a separate one off to the side. We're doing our best to get you all a good view. Now, if you've never joined us, when I do these live mixes, this is the live mix. It's on the website. Like I said, iwantglitter.com. You're going to find live mix number 142. This is going to be a heavy white base with a little hint of color. All right. So we're going to start out with actually Curtis as our base. Curtis is a chunky fine mix. He's a big flaky boy. Okay. So we're going to start out with Curtis as our base. But then we're going to go in. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential elements, but I'm not necessarily going to mix them all in. All right. So we're going to mix one color in at a time and see how we go. Now we're going to add some opalescent bars. I like the shimmer of a bar. So we're adding that in there. And we're going to add a little shimmy of opalescent hearts. Oh, Facebook, I'm trying to. Sorry, there we go. Maybe that's better. There we go. Okay, so these are just going to be a little shimmy of hearts. Like I said, these are going to be really hard to see because it's going to kind of be in there with the chunky Curtis. But if you put these in a snow globe tumbler, that's when you'll start seeing it. All right, I'm going to mix it up to see where we're at. Oh, those bars. Oh my gosh, I would love to have like an entire like dress made out of this. Those bars and that. The bars, I don't, the bars just changed the whole look of Curtis. So beautiful. The tone that's in there now. So pretty. All right, so this is where we're starting. Look at the high flash. I love our glitter. It's so high quality. It's so sparkly. So stupid sparkly. All right, now we're gonna go in with a dad bod white. I'm gonna be using a fantasy. We're gonna go fantasy. Okay, as our fine. Might add a little bit more of those, that, like I said. And then I do think I'm going to add some Dave. So we're going to go in with Dave. Dave is the one that has the electric, like super bright blue that pops off of it. It's hard to see sometimes on camera. See if I can get it to show on my hand. So you can see it on my hand. how it has that like electric purple that pops off of it. So we've got some Fantasy Opal, and then we've got some straight Fantasy with this Dave. And Dave, this is Dave. If you know what Dave is, it's a white with an electric purple that shoots off of it. It's very subtle. If you put it on the black base, it really pops. All right, let me see how this is coming along. There we go. Get that Chunky Boys mixed in there. Oh my gosh, that was like a snowball. This is like a full snowball. So pretty. All right. Gorgeous. All right, here we go. Now this is with our color. This is me. We're diving in. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yee. All right, so we're gonna add some lavender dad bod. Squeal. And I already feel like I need a little bit more Chunky Curtis in there. Squeal. Okay, here we go. I might add more purple. I'm gonna just see how it goes. I'm holding my judgment until I get it well mixed because sometimes it's hard to tell. Here we go. Okay, adding purple. And I have the subtleness of it is so pretty. It takes it to I'm trying to come up with something that would match the color. So you guys, because you guys can see it on camera, but sometimes it doesn't show off. So I'm trying to think of what it would be. It's almost like the purple is in there, but then also reflects through the glitter. And so it looks, I didn't add fine lavender glitter here. I just added a dad bod lavender, but it almost looks like there's fine lavender in there because the color is bouncing off of the big chunky pieces too. It's super pretty. I think I'm going to dive in with the second color. Okay, so I was a little hesitant to do two, but I'm doing it. All right, so then we have a dad bod rose gold. Dad bod rose gold. Here we go. I wanted to see how the lavender looked before I added the second color. I think the lavender and this rose gold will complement each other very, very nice. Yes, there we go. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. A very elegant color. I wanted the richness and like the luxury look. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. I don't want to say creamy is the color because that's not right with the lavender in there, but it's just very, very lush, very luxury looking. Baby shower, bridal shower, very, very fancy, like March down. I feel like I need another color in here. I'm trying to put my brain on it. I might have to run over and get another color. Trying to put my brain on what I want it to be. I think I want a slightly chunkier. Okay, so we're gonna go up. I think I want a slightly chunkier rose gold in there with the colors. So let's. Oh, where is my selfie stick? It's usually sitting here. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna go over because I see this. I'm loving it. I feel like I need a little more. So hold on. We're gonna go on a field trip. I'm gonna try to take everybody with me. I've got two cameras, so I've got you guys on a selfie stick. I've got you guys going with me. Here we go. We're gonna go over to the glitter wall. We haven't done this in a while, but I was trying to put this together in my brain, and so I was like, oh, I want the lavender and I want the rose gold together, but I feel like it needs one more slightly chunkier rose gold. Let's see where. So we're going to the glitter wall. We're coming to the glitter wall. This is a much more exciting view. And I want to put something flaky and rose goldish. Let's go. So I'm trying to hold you guys both at the same time. Let's go with chunky rose gold. Chunky, chunky rose gold. Don't want to go darker purple. So I think I'm going to take this lavender over there too. We're going to go. Okay. That's our big giant UV coating machine. The girls' snack bar. Bin City. We call this Bin City. You guys are getting the opposite view that you normally get. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, this glitter is developing live as we go. Hold on, I got two cameras flopping around. Put you guys back up. Hey guys. Okay. Here we go. Go back in. I have a feeling this is going to be, I have a feeling just the rose gold is going to be perfect, but I might add the secondary purple. Okay, here we go. We're going in with the flaky rose gold. This is a true rose gold. I have a little more, but I'm hesitant to just dump it all in. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Yes. Oh, that's gorgeous. I am going to dump the rest in. That was a good, excellent choice. It's very hard to explain this color because it's a little bit of lavender undertones with that rose gold. It makes me think of like Egyptian headdress, Cleopatra. It's got that purple underneath it with the royal of the rose gold. It's going to have that awesome punch of, oh, this is going to be real pretty on a tumbler with hang method. Look at that. Yes. Oh, I love. Okay, I am going to add, I'm going for it. I'm going to add the other purple. Now, the first purple I put on was a little bit more pinky, like rose goldy purple. This one is going to be a little bit more lavender purple. Punch, a pinch of that in there, not too much. This is a true live mix. Oh, yes. I'm going to add more of that. It looks perfect. That is perfect. Okay. It's literally developing before our eyes. There we go. Yes, this is going to be so pretty. It's gorgeous. Yes. This is what live mix is all about, creating awesomeness. Now, again, this is a glitter I will never be able to recreate. We do not write these maps down, but look, if I like lay it flat as if it was burnished down on the cup, so freaking pretty. So let's go do that. Let's go put it on a cup. All right, so if you've never joined us for a live mix before, this is our live mix. This is live mix number 144. It's up on the website already. It's on, go to iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals, and you're going to see live mix number. I've got a bin without a lid because I've got a random lid here in my hand, but I don't see a bin without a lid. That's the purple. Okay. Sorry, I had the wrong lids on some of these. All right. If you've never joined us, we then take, oh shoot, forgot to bring a cup. My bowl. Let's see, what do you got around me that I can take glitter? This right here. We now take a portion of this. Oh, look how pretty that is. We now take a portion of this into the studio. and we play with it. So we're gonna make a tumbler. I got it all set up in there. So let's rock and roll. So this is live mix number 142. When you go to the website, what you're gonna see on the website is all the different elements that we mixed, except for the two that I lobbed in there at the last minute. But now we're gonna take you guys into the studio and we're gonna go make a tumbler with it so you guys can see it in action. I'm obsessed. I know I always say this is gonna be one of my favorites, but I do, in fact, mean it every week from the bottom of my heart. Oh, it's good. It's good. All right. I don't even know how many colors we ended up putting in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We ended up putting 9 glitter colors into there to make one glitter. All right. It's ready to rock and roll. Did you do a lot? Did I do a lot? Oh, yeah. I saw you come back and grab more, and I was like, okay. I also forgot to weigh it, so it's a mystery. Alyssa likes me to have the scale underneath it so I have an idea of how much I made. I forgot the scale. All right, now we're venturing through our little mini parking lot here, going over to the studio. So if you've never joined us on a live mix day, we now go from the warehouse over to where I do my filming and lives and stuff in the studio. It's another house, the little house by the warehouse. And we're venturing over there, and then we're going to craft and we're going to use that glitter in projects so you guys can see it in action. I should have base painted a tumbler white. I didn't base it white. I left it silver, but now that I know the color, see the color in real life, I should have base painted it white. Wonder if I have a white cup sitting here. One that's probably. See if I have one that has a sublimation coating on it already. Oh, all right. I have a big 40 ounce that's white, but Ivan, if I make myself another personal cup that's a 40 ouncer, Ivan will murder me. Because we have so many 40, I have like 3 or 4 40 ounce cups. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I got 2 mystery tumblers in here. Let's see if I have one that's already with the sublimation coating. Oh, I got a Hydrosport, which is white, so that'll work. And I think this actually is a snow globe. Yep, this is a snow globe. And a snow globe, which I'm not, well, nah. Well, trying to decide if I'm going to do snow globe or not. All right. So, updates on me. I have some sort of virus that has made me have a sore throat for 3 weeks. I have not complained about it or talked about it with you guys. I finally went to the doctor today because it was getting ridiculous. Last night I couldn't sleep. I was in so much pain. So apparently it's a virus. I got tested for strep. It's not strep throat, but it's been going on for weeks. And I also tested positive. My biopsy came back positive for cancer on the face. So I'm not freaking out. It's no big deal. It's not that it's no big deal. I'm just not a worrier. So it is what it is. And it's going to happen. I like to just get it carved off my face. So I've had a lot going on in the last couple days. But I caught it very early because I've had it skin cancer stuff before. And so I know what I'm looking at and I know when what are warning signs. I've got scars all over my body from having it removed. So I knew what the warning signs were, and my doctor was like, "Good on you for catching this. Most people would ignore it at this point." I was like, "Oh no, I already know. I already know." Yeah, my first one was I was 16 when I had my first stuff carved off my body. It's a scar right here on my arm. It's very hard to see. I was 16. That was my first one. So I'm no stranger to this stuff. So Emily's like, I texted Emily, she's like, do you need to talk? Do you need to like let it out? I'm like, oh girl, I moved on. Like, moving on. Gotta make an appointment, get that carved off, moving on. No stress. But I mean, it overwhelmed me in the sense that I'm like, oh, this is going to be the rest of my life because I'm going to have this happen because it was started when I was 16. It's never going to end. I'm sure I'm going to have many more to come. So that's what was a bummer because it just reminds you like, I'm at that age now when there's just always stuff going wrong. All right, here we go. Oh, moles, not miles. I read your comment and it didn't compute to me that I was reading as miles. I was like, that doesn't make any sense, but all right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. If you just missed it, live mix number 141, 2. Live mix number 142. This is live mix number 142. Is now up, it's up on the website. If you've never shopped with us for live mix before, how the live mix works is I mix it literally live with you guys on camera. The photo that's on the website is not obviously not the product. Summer prayers for you as well, girl. I'm rocking and rolling. Thank you. The virus thing I could do without. I'm getting a little tired of this sore throat. I've had it for 3 weeks. But last night it just got real bad. That's why I thought, oh gosh, now maybe it is strep throat. If you've never joined us for a live mix, I just mixed this absolutely stunning glitter on camera with you guys a few minutes ago. We only mix a certain portion of live mix. Okay, so when this portion runs out, it's gone for good. I may someday mix something similar, but I will never be able to mix this glitter again because we don't write down the formula. But this is, oh, it's so pretty. I just freaking love glitter so much. Just love glitter so much. Oh, okay. So, new on the website. Sorry, Facebookers. I'm trying real hard with this. So, new on the website are, we took a few, we've started to work through our water slides and our top selling water slides and or decals, and we're converting them into instant transfers. So we have the enough water slide. Okay, on her body it says strong enough, pretty. Oh, I can't see. Where's my glasses? I'm putting my glasses on. Thank you, sugar. Ow. It says, okay, that's better. It's so weird that I need glasses. It says strong enough, successful enough, pretty enough, smart enough, bold enough, important enough, talented enough, good enough, beautiful enough. Okay. And it's written all over her body. I just love this. I love it. Go women, women power. Then we have the elephant trio. Okay, elephant trio. I look so pretty with glasses on. And these are the cheap Dollar Tree ones. These were $1.25 for these. Okay, so we have, sorry, I was reading comments. We've got the enough. It's now an instant transfer. We have the elephant trio now in an instant transfer. We have the butterfly with sunflowers now is an instant transfer. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I did catch it very early. And the keep shining now is an instant transfer. All right. You didn't notice it was a trio of elephants? Yep. A big one, a little medium one, and a little one. Little nuggets. All right. So those are up on the website today. So these are all originally were water slide designs, and they were the top selling water slides designs. Some of them we're getting more of them. And so those are up on the website. You surprised I haven't blinged these glasses out? Maybe that's because I haven't, these travel around. These have been sitting in my car for many weeks. If I had time ever sitting around, I would definitely have blinged these out. Now, today's live mix is this amazeballsness. It is a combination of like rose gold, lavender, and like a pinky lavender, and a bunch of different whites. It's got a little Dave in there, got lots of Curtis in there, or chunky white. And it's got about 3 or 4 other whites. It's got a little bars, little white bars in there. It is pretty spectacular. Okay. Now we're going to use this. All right. This live is probably going to be cut a little short today. I'm sorry, you guys, but my throat is really painful. It just got real painful yesterday. It's been bad for a couple weeks, but it just got real painful yesterday. That's why I started thinking maybe it went into strep throat. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my mask because we are going to suit up and we're going to work on the glitter. Because we are going to do hang method. So if you've never worked with chunky glitter, the easiest way to apply your chunky glitter onto your tumbler is with the hang method. Okay, hang method is a very thin coat of epoxy put onto a tumbler. Also, if you're just joining us, the battle box, there's only 16 battle boxes left. You're working on the cheetah ombre? Yes, rhinestoning is very addictive. I find it very calming. Oh, I'm starting. Girl, you know me. I just trudged through it. Plus, I really want to make this tumbler. And this is my only craft time. The minute I leave here, I'm going into mom mode. So this is my peaceful, relaxing time for myself for the day. So I'm taking it. I'm taking this time. All right. So we only need, this is a very hard one to, I'm going to measure by weight, even though this is measured by volume, because I only need a teeny, oh, you know what? I'll use Lillian Rose. So I have a little bit of Lillian Rose left because I can measure by weight. My scale's being a little wonky. You literally need just like 3 grams of epoxy. If you've never seen me do the hang method, I named it the hang method. I blasted this method into the tumbler world many years ago, and I named it the hang method because when you do it like this, you do not have to put this tumbler on a turner. You literally just hang it upside down to cure. You just hang it upside down to cure on a drying rack, so it just hangs. So I call it the hang method. Simple. But you got to mix just a twitch of epoxy. 2. Sorry, I'm doing drips by drips. 260. Because it's such a small amount. I'm going to have just under, sorry, here we go. Okay. This site doesn't even need a whole drip. All right, we're going to have just under 3 grams. Now, if you are new to doing the hang method, you can use up to 5 grams. So if you're brand new, I recommend using about 5 grams. You don't want to use much more than that because then the epoxy can slump down the cup. I've done this a gajillion times, so I've gotten very proficient at being able to do this with a teeny amount. Okay, I was originally going to put this on a stainless steel tumbler, so we might still do that. I might do it on a stainless steel and a white, just so you guys can see the difference. Okay, so I've got about 3 grams of epoxy here. Well, 2.5 grams of epoxy. But I probably only need that much. Let's see if I can do it with 1.5 grams, and I'll save the other 1 gram for doing a stainless steel tumbler. All right, let that go. As always, every day we launch new stuff. So if you're up on the website, go check it out. We've got a bunch of new items up on the website today. The live mix is just one of them. All right, so we're going to take this, spread it around the butt, and we're just going to swoop it over the edge. Okay, when you bring the epoxy over the edge, again, this is meant to be an extremely thin coat of epoxy. So if you haven't worked with chunky glitter because it intimidates you, this is how you want to apply your chunky glitter to your tumbler, okay? It is the easiest way to get that glitter to lay flat and beautiful and work easily for you. Okay, I'm just swooping it off the butt, pushing it off the side.
But the reason I push it around the side each way is so that way you only have to move it from here to here as opposed to from here to all the way around here. Because otherwise you got to try to push it around. This way you just have to bring it down. You want to use firm pressure and repetitive motion to just push that thin layer down to your tumbler. It just needs to be thinner than a piece of hair, right? It's just got to literally put a little slime on the surface, a little slick surface there. You can feel where you've applied it because your finger will glide over it. If your finger kind of sticks into a spot, that means there was no epoxy there. So that's why we're using firm pressure, repetitive motion. Okay, repetitive motion, firm pressure. And we'll work it from the bottom to the top. So we're going to do this with 1.5 grams of epoxy. This is a big 30-ounce tumbler. Is it 30 ounce? Yeah. This is a 20-ounce. Sorry. It feels really big. This is a 20-ounce tumbler, and I use about 1.5 grams of epoxy. So it is very, very doable. You just got to use firm pressure and repetitive motion. If you have like arthritic hands, this might be a little difficult for you. This may not be the technique for you, just because it does take so much hand work. But this method leaves open one of your turners. So if you're turning and burning a whole bunch of tumblers, you're able to do a bunch of tumblers and base glitter, a bunch of tumblers without using any of your turners. All you need is drying stands. Okay, we have a few drying stands left on the website from ours. If you need some, you can grab one of those. All right, so I'm just going to go around and make sure I got it. It looks pretty good. I'm going to clean off my hand, got a little glue, epoxy. I'm going to clean my one finger. This is why I like to use just one finger because it makes it real easy to clean it. Okay, then we're going to take our glitter. This is today's live mix, and we're going to shimmy it all over this cup. I want the whole cup covered for this one. Oh, there's a little bit of the little black cat sprinkles from the Craft Dance mix. All right, so we're going to sprinkle. Oh, yes. Yep. So pretty. Actually, I think I'm going to leave the top white. So it looks kind of ombre at the top a little bit. Go that through. Shimmy. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. So this is the live mix number 142. It's gorgeous. So is that epoxy will kind of saturate through that glitter. Now I'm going to go back through and resprinkle. As that epoxy saturates up through that glitter. Now I didn't use that much epoxy, so we're not going to have that much saturation. But just in case, we're just going to make sure we get good coverage. Okay, so we do a second little application. Now, like I said, I was originally going to do this on a stainless steel tumbler, but I pivoted to this white tumbler really quick. So we're going to also do the stainless steel tumbler. So now I'm going to go back through and I'm going to keep my finger in the glove and I'm going to tap. Oh, look, fuzzy. And we're going to just tap, okay, the chunky glitter down and it laying nice and flat. This is the benefit of the epoxy, is you have time to work with it, and that this glitter will also just stick right down onto that surface and lay nice and flat. This is how you get chunky glitter to lay flat, is you use the hang method and then you press it down. That was little pieces of glitter stuck together. Okay, so now you can see how flat that lays. Look how razzle dazzly that one is. Oh wow, the Facebook group has a really good view of it. Look, there we go. Look at the razzle dazzle on that. That is so pretty. I hope it comes across on camera as pretty as it is in person. This is gonna look real good. All right. So now we're gonna put this on a drying rack, and this one will cure up. And tomorrow we can do the next steps. Oh, I love it. So pretty. Okay. And we prep really quick. Ugh, come on. Okay, putting my hands off a little bit. I'm not super worried because it's the same glitter color. I know, wowzers. All right, now we're going to do that again. We've got the next like little smidge of epoxy. Okay, and we're going to do it on the stainless steel. So 2.5 grams, we'll do 2 cups. But again, if you have not done the hang method before, you might need more grams until you get the hang of it. I've been doing this for many years. This is old hat to me, doing it with just a smidge of epoxy. So I don't stress about it. And I can get it down and work with just a tiny bit. All right. Okay, so now this is a 20-ounce regular cup. It's a standard. We call them 20-ounce regs. Okay. This is Ivan's favorite style of cup for his coffee. Because he's like, it fits the right amount of coffee for a cup of coffee, and it fits in my cup holder very well, fits in my hand really well. So I'm cleaning off my glove. I got a little epoxy down my hand. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to push that epoxy down the cup. Repetitive motion, firm pressure. I go short, quick, short burst, but you can go slower. It's just your rhythm. Okay. Find where your sweet spot is for doing this. But this is hands down the easiest way to apply chunky glitter and get a lot of that chunk to grip on and hold on. If you use a spray adhesive with chunky glitter, it's gonna, if there's fine in the mix, that spray adhesive is gonna grab that fine glitter first. And so you'll realize you don't have very many of the chunks left behind when you do Mod Podge or spray adhesive, especially spray adhesive. The chunky glitter is really best suited for this hang method. So you get this layer of thin, tacky, sticky, wet, almost like epoxy feel to it, but it really grips those chunky pieces. So if you're just jumping in, the glitter that we're using today is Live Mix number 142. It's today's Live Mix. There is limited stock for this. This is something that we mix special in the warehouse. It goes up on the website, and when it's gone, it's gone. So this is Live Mix number 142. We just mixed it earlier on the live. And you're about to see it. If you're just jumping in, you're about to see me put it on this tumbler, so you get a visual of it. I think sometimes it's really hard to buy glitter when you can't see it. So this is a really good way to get a visual idea of what this glitter looks like. All right, so we did it on the white base, and now we're going to put it onto the the stainless steel base. And because it is got an opal base, you're going to see more of the stainless steel through it, so it'll be a totally different look for the glitter. That's why I kind of wanted to show it to you guys. My original plan was to put it on the stainless steel, so we decided to go ahead and do that so you can see kind of what my vision was. And then I decided at the last minute to pivot to the white. Okay. We're going back through. And that's it on the stainless steel base. Very pretty, just a different look. This is more of, it definitely takes it to a darker level, but it's super razzle dazzling. This one almost looks like it has a beige base underneath it. So it looks like a silver, it almost makes it look sparklier, almost like it's it almost makes it look an elegant, formal gown with a bunch of little sequins on it. It's got that beige kind of color underneath it from the stainless steel base. I told you guys, this is going to be super sparkly. It's a very, very high flash. So let's shimmy this. Oh, it's fun. You can actually see the little opalescent hearts. You can see a couple of the hearts peeking out. They're very subtle. But we did put opalescent hearts in this mix, but they're very subtle. Okay, then we're going to lay it down flat, which is going to make it even sparklier because it's going to basically flatten those chunky pieces so the light flashes off them easier. Okay, pat, 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 pat. Press down those chunkies. Get that butt nice and covered. I always go along the edge and knock off any big chunkies that are sticking off right here because that makes it a lot easier to cover with epoxy. So if there's a big chunky piece, I just move it and kind of knock it off because I need this to be, I don't want this edge to make any more difficult to cover with epoxy. It's already the tough spot on the cup. So I need those big, aggressive, chunky pieces. I'm just moving them to the side. The edge is very rounded and easy to coat. Look at that razzle dazzle. So stinking pretty with that little bit of lavender. Ah, white, rose gold, and purple. Yes. Love. Okay, so this is live mix number 142. You also want to take your hand along the top and knock off any chunkies that are sticking up above the cup. And then press that top edge down flat for the same reason as you do the butt. Make that edge, that top edge, very easy to coat. Okay. All right, there you go. Live mix number 142. It's super sparkly. Super crazy sparkly. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, on the stainless steel was my original design for this. And then I pivoted to the white just so you guys could see the difference. So let me clean my hand real quick and I'll put them side by side so you guys can see it. Okay. And again, this is a limited offer. This live mix, when it's gone, it's gone. We will not remix it. This is the batch, live mix number 142. Go to iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You're going to see live mix number 142 right there. All right, so cleaning up. There we go. Here's the two next to each other. Okay. Silver and white, totally different looks. Same glitter. This is how much your base color can change your glitter and work with your glitter. Super sparkly either both ways. Different looks. I like them both. I like them for different reasons. This one you see a little bit more of the lavender. This one is just a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. Creamy is the best way I know my brain wants to say, but it's not creamy. Luxurious. This one's a little bit more luxurious. Like a Met Gala ball gown. And then this one is, you definitely see the lavender in this more because of the white. Super fun. All right, so that's the tumbler on a white and stainless steel base. Oh, on a black cup, it would punch a lot of kind of oranges and greens would come off of it because the opalescence would flash orange and green on a black cup. I know. So Deanna says sparse almost on the white. On the white, it is not sparse in person because what you're catching on the camera are the darker spots of the rose gold and the purple. In real life, the white stands out way more in real life. On camera, it just looks like the white cup, so you're not seeing the sparkle of the chunky glitter because the eye focuses on the darker spots, but it doesn't look like that in real life. It's so hard sometimes with the camera. That's why because it doesn't look like that in real life. It's stunning in real life. Um, that's why sometimes it's glitter is one of the hardest things to take video of and photo of because you just don't get the realness of it and the sparkle of it and the look of it when you're not in person. It's so hard. It's so hard. Sometimes I don't even try. I'm like, I give up. It's like especially holographics. Holographics are almost impossible to get video or photo of because they look funky. They don't come across right in photos. And holographics are like unbelievable in real life. All right, y'all. Sorry, I am going to cut today short. My throat is really, really painful. Sorry, y'all. Make sure you get your battle box. There's only 16 battle boxes left. Maybe you have to make both. Yes. Make sure if you didn't get a battle box yesterday, you grab one. There's only about 15. There's only 16 left when I came live. And then we also launched the new instant transfers today. These were originally our top instant transfers. Oh, disco ball. Yes. It is gorgeous on the stainless steel. These are our top instant water slides that we converted to instant transfers. So now you can get your favorite water slides in instant transfers. This is the Elephant Trio. Keep shining. We have the Sunflower Butterfly and Enough. Okay, so those are all up on the website now. Like I said, these were originally some of our water slide designs that were our top favorites from you guys. And so we converted them into instant transfers. I'm going to take off. Have a great evening, you guys. Sorry, it's a little bit, we're only about an hour in for this live today, but I need to rest my throat and talking is very painful. This is live mix number 142. Yes, Christy, this is live mix number 142. All right, y'all. I will see you guys later. I'll be live tomorrow earlier in the day, and Emily will be live crafting with you guys tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, you guys.